the state. Now, we received instructions from members of 12 Saccos societies with matatus and buses totaling to over 1,000 units operating within the CBD. These are vehicles that ferry passengers from outside the county of Nairobi to Nairobi and outside Nairobi. As you are aware, the matatu industry contributes a very big fraction of what the county governments collect in revenue and what the national government collects in revenue. There were two petitioners who moved court and are seeking that these Saccos be removed from the CBD so as to pave way for whatever developments that they think is fit. However, we have responded to that petition and we are urging the court that this move is a move that is going to potentially cripple the operations of the county government, the national governments, and the movement of traffic in terms of human and vehicle traffic. This goes without saying that over and above those kind of inconveniences, the county government and national government is going to lose revenue. And if we start with, for example, the national government, it collects 2.9 billion annually from these 12 Saccos only. On the part of the county government, in terms of licenses, fees, and levies, these 12 Saccos contribute a total of over 290 million Kenya shillings to the county of Nairobi and the counties which these vehicles pass when going to their destinations. Again, these are Saccos which employ people in the hundreds and thousands. Therefore, if the operations are stopped pursuant to the orders which are being sought in that petition, then we are going to see an astronomical failure of the family unit, given that we are going to have a very big number of magnitude of people who are going to be unemployed in the thousands. Therefore, we are urging the court to do away with this petition because it does not have the interest of the general public at heart. It also does not have the interest and the welfare of the third parties who benefit from the operation of these 12 Saccos. For example, the people who fuel these vehicles on a daily basis, the people who provide services in terms of servicing the vehicles, and small things such as even buying tires. These 12 Saccos contribute 7.8 billion shillings to those third parties. Therefore, we can clearly see that this is a petition which our clients think has been orchestrated by some few members of the county assembly to frustrate the national government and the county government. Therefore, we will be urging the court to dismiss this petition with cost, because this is not a public interest petition. This is a petition that has been brought to court in bad faith and meant to frustrate Kenyans. And as I close, I think we all remember what happened in 2021 when the government had tried to test run and see whether the Green Park terminus is going to, or rather is going to have a capacity to hold the number of passengers traveling to Nairobi. The chaos that was witnessed around the whole of Nairobi city is prevalent, and we still feel it today that this is not a situation, that this is not a place that we want to go back to. Therefore, to those petitioners, we still insist that you evaluate your choices because you are going to inconvenience the largest population of Nairobi County. Thank you.
Good afternoon. What we have before us is a petition that is being referenced to be that of public interest. But the question is, what is public interest? Is it two petitioners versus a magnitude of persons who are going to be affected by prayers that are being sought by two individual petitioners? Now, the two individual petitioners who've gone to court to seek for orders are seeking that all PSVs licenses be suspended, and they are also seeking that Total Energies, Ola Energy, and Ola Energy OTC, they be stopped from operation until proper measures are put in place. That is how they've cited their prayer. However, in the body of the petition, there is nowhere where they are suggesting or they are helping this public interest by suggesting the proper measures that are to be put in place. Here in Kenya, the number of persons, the number of citizens who use public means, who use PSVs, outnumber the people who have private vehicles. So we are seeing that this is a proper sabotage to the hard-working Kenyans who rely on this means of transport to go every day to their place of work or to access their homes, and any other use these PSVs are being used. And it is our stance that this is very unfair, and it is not in the public interest at all, and it is only for the interest of those two individuals. Now, we will be monitoring and seeing how the court will be deciding this matter, which will serve as a landmark in how justice is seen to be done and is done for the public interest. Behind us are just some of our clients that are going to be affected who work in the PSVs. How many jobs are likely to be lost? And all of these people behind us are probably family men who are taking care of their children, who are taking care of their families, and as it is, Kenya as a state is struggling economically, and any further deterioration of the economy will warrant this country to be in extreme chaos. So even as everyone has a right to go to court for any injustice that has been done, surely the public interest that ought to be considered in this particular petition is that of the respondents. It is requiring the court to make orders that is going to affect the economy of a country. It is asking for orders that is going to affect individual capacity of people who are working and doing honest and hard work. So up until they are giving us other solutions, we do not think it is in the interest of the general public, or that which is cited as public interest, for this petition to even see the light of day. And we will be very adamant and very categorical in defending our client's position and our client's rights until this matter is put to a close. Thank you.
Let us give the leadership of those ones who are talking on behalf of the Sacco. I'm in front. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4.
Majina naitwa Clinton Kinoko Ambua. Mimi ni chairman wa Sacco inaitwa Prestige Sacco, na pia ni chairman wa Sacco 12 zenye zinataka kufukuzwa town mahali zinabebea. Sisi tumekuwa tukifanyia kazi hapo kwa miaka mingi sana. Some of us have been there for over 20 years working from the same places. Na miaka 3 imeisha, tumekuwa na shida kutoka kwa mbunge wetu wa county assembly. Si county assembly yote, lakini committee ya transport. Wakaanza kutuita, wanatuambia tukae chini na wao tuone vile tutafanya kazi hapa town. Sisi tukakataa, na vile tulikataa, mara ya kwanza walituma enforcement, tukakuja tukafurushwa, na tukasema tutakubali. Tukakaa kidogo, wakatuita tena, wakatuambia basi kama tutakubali tuonana na wao, na mwisho tukaona tumeanza kuandikiwa barua, na mwisho tukaona hii kesi. Nataka kusema sisi Sacco 12 tumefanyia kazi hapo miaka mingi sana. Tumeelelea familia zetu hapo, tunachungia wazazi wetu hapo, na tuelewi tunataka kufukuza town tupelekwe wapi. Hapo ndio mahali tunajua, na hapo ndio mahali tunafanya kazi yetu, na hatutaki kutoka hapo na kutoki hapo. sababu miaka 20 tulikuwa tumefanya kazi hapo, na hakuna mahali pengine tunaonyesha tuende kufanya kazi. Ukienda mahali kule panatajwa kama country bus kumejaa, ukienda Green Park kumejaa, ukienda bus station kumejaa, so hakuna mahali pengine tunaweza fanya kazi hapo. Sisi tuko hapo kufanya kazi mpaka ile county government itatuonyesha mahali pengine tunaweza fanyia kazi. Sisi ni sako za kwenda mahali mbalimbali, tunaenda Murang'a, tunaenda Katundu, tunaenda Machakos, tunaenda Kitui, tunaenda Taveta na tunaenda Mombasa kutoka hapo.